Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and though today's video may be focused on some pretty crazy blacktail deer encounters, we are actually going to start this off with taking out something that I was not really expecting to find. We're here in multiplayer, and we just ended up finding a... where did it go? Hold that thought. I don't know where it has gone off to. Oh, there he is. You know, for a second I thought maybe he was gone for good, but, as I was saying, we ended up finding ourselves a level 3 whitetail deer. And this is in multiplayer. The original host did end up leaving, but this server was completely unsearched from what I could figure out. And this guy right here has a chance at making diamond. Now, it's not too often we get a chance to take out a whitetail deer in a feeding zone, so I figured that that would be a pretty cool thing to start this video out with. It's awesome that we were able to find one, and kind of at a weird hour too. It is just becoming nighttime, and because of that, we got to take this thing out in a pretty unique location in a feed zone, which I can't think of the last time I took out a diamond whitetail in a feed zone. It's honestly kind of crazy and a lot of fun. I'd never expected to be starting the video like this, especially with this being a blacktail focused video. But let's go ahead and pick this guy up wherever he is, and we will see if this guy ends up being a big one. It honestly looks like it's going to be a pretty low scoring one, even though it is one of the larger racks. The tip-to-tip spread is not great, so I'm thinking this guy is going to be like a 258. And I stand corrected, that is a 270-220. 99.09 kgs. You know, that is actually much more impressive than I expected it to be. That is pretty crazy, but... you know, I'll take it. That is an insane way to start the day out. And I think because of how crazy this was, you know, let's just jump straight into all the highlights from the live streams. We had some of the craziest moments I think we've ever had on stream. We ended up finding 4 diamonds / rares in less than an hour. It was a crazy encounter and, well, you guys will have to see it to believe it. Well then. I like how just as I was saying that things were unfortunate, we end up spotting ourselves a rare. Well, the timing on that could not have been better. It's another piebald doe, though. That's been our last 2 rares for blacktail deer. Hey, I'll take it, though. There she is. What a beautiful doe. First shot somehow was not good. Second shot landed pretty nicely. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's a pretty light one, I think, too. 52.93 kgs. That seems light. I mean, either way, it's not worth taxing because it's a female and there's no multi-mounts for them, so we're just gonna zoom past her, but that is a cool way to start the day off. That's, what, our first kill? Not bad. I think that's actually a level 4 diamond. If I'm not mistaken, that has a chance at being diamond. This could just be like a regular large level 4, but it also has a chance of being diamond. I have had one make diamond in the past, and I've seen a few people have them make it as well. I really hope this one makes it. That's a pretty big blacktail. Like, I really want a blacktail great one, or a mule deer great one, or a fallow deer great one before a moose. And to be honest, I feel like it's likely that it could be fallow deer because that was such a hyped up thing around the time that red deer released. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, it could be a fallow deer. Oh, I hope it's a fallow deer. So I wonder if they're going to do fallow deer. Because it seems like they've been hinting very heavily that it could be something that's not on Finland. Like, it seems like they've made a point of the fact that it could be on another map. Don't necessarily focus on just Finland. So I'm really thinking that it might be something other than moose. I really feel like it could be like a fallow deer or a mule deer, because those are 2 very popular options for a very long time, long before the moose was a popular pick. And I feel like if they've been developing a great one, it's going to have been in development for probably longer than the time that moose was a popular pick. There we go. We got it down. But it's hard to say, you know. Obviously, we don't know, like, how early they set their decision on, like, what is the next great one. But I got a feeling that, well, like most things in development, there's months and months of thought and work that go into it, so I imagine it's a fallow deer or a mule deer. I sure hope it's a new species, though. I hope it's one of the new species. That'd be my #1 pick. Ooh, that is. That's not looking good. That's not gonna make it. Yeah, 169. Very minimum estimate score. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What am I looking at? I swear Blacktail, I find some of the weirdest looking deer. Like, that is such a strange buck. I should probably check the rest of the lake before I shoot, just to make sure we're not gonna spook. Oh. Dude, I'm so glad that I looked. I was about to spook that thing off. We're gonna take that instead. You know, we'll come back for that guy. We'll come back for that guy. I'm a little more interested in the level 5. I'm a little more interested in this big rack level 5 blacktail deer. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm so glad I looked. Normally I would have just shot that thing, but I had a feeling that I should check the rest of the lake before I shoot that one. And sure enough, we have a level 5. Dude, that is crazy. The one time that I decided to look, we actually did have something. You can't make this up. That timing was insane. That timing was absolutely insane. Wait, is there 2? Dude, there's 2! Oh my, there's 2! There's 2 side by side. Level 6 server. Oh, no wonder. Oh my gosh, there's 2 side by side. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get both of them before they flee. Dude. Level 6 server for the win. They're both big too. Those are both huge blacktail. We got them both as well. Oh my gosh, that luck is insane. Dude. I don't know what to say. That was awesome. I haven't seen 2 side by side. I haven't seen 2 diamonds side by side in like probably 6 months or more. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Alright, well, let's take a look at them. Let's claim them real quickly. So that we hopefully don't get kicked or anything like that. 189 max weight. And look at how wonky he is. Oh my gosh, I love the way this one looks. This might be my favorite diamond blacktail that I've killed. It's also my biggest on the current scoring. That is actually a really cool looking one. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's real quickly grab the other one. We already got some screenshots of that. We taxed it. Let's grab this one before anything weird happens with like getting kicked or synchronization errors or stuff like that. Oh my gosh, 177 gold. No. No, he didn't make it. He didn't make it. So it wasn't 2 diamonds side by side. It was 2 max levels. This guy didn't make it, though. Oh, it's that tip-to-tip spread that did it. Look how bad that spread is. This guy's also much lighter in weight, so I guess it makes sense that he wouldn't have a rack that would score diamond, but still. I was really hoping that he would. Unfortunate, but that is crazy. That's insane to see 2 of them side by side like that. Absolutely insane. It's not a 4. It's not a 4. But that's still that's a nice looking 3. That's a good looking 3 at least. Oh my gosh, dude, the blacktail luck is here today. The blacktail luck is here. Finally, luck is turning around for blacktail deer. And you know, I've said this time and time again, many times. Low-level servers, guys. Low-level servers are gold mines. Level 6 server, and we've had 2 max levels and a piebald. It's been nuts. And you know what's crazy? The last server we joined, we got a piebald as well, but it was a female. We've just got the luck today. We've got the luck. Yeah, it's a good one. That's not bad. I mean, if it's going to be a 3, that's the 3 rack I would probably want. So I do have a couple that look like this already for piebalds. Oh, what's happening there? I mean, he may need to go get that looked at because that doesn't look right. But 141. And yeah, everything looks good. Everything's lining up right. Wow, that's awesome. You know, I hate that the game is in such a state to where I have to, like, worry when I get good stuff. I hate that I have to check the weight versus the score every single time to make sure that it matches up. But this one seems good. It seems good. It's just so sad that it's come to this point in multiplayer where you have to question everything you get. It really is sad that it's come to this point where you have to question it. But it's nice that we got it. Very awesome to get a nice piebald blacktail deer. Very cool trophy. I just hate that I have to question everything nowadays. Alright, so now that we have gone over all those clips, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy in the lodge, and he really is a beautiful deer. I gotta say, this is probably my favorite rack that we have got for a diamond blacktail, and honestly, let's take him into one of the other rooms so we can actually get a little bit of a better look at him. Man, yeah, I really like this. I really like the way this guy looks. You see how these beams and the fork that comes off of the back beam just kind of like bends in a weird direction. I kind of like that because almost every single diamond blacktail looks very, very similar, and there's really not too much variety. None of them look super great, but this guy actually looks pretty cool and unique, given it still doesn't look like 99% of the blacktail deer I see around here. It still looks much better than your average diamond blacktail, which is amazing. This guy's definitely going to be a permanent addition to our main trophy lodge, which is amazing. At this point, I think the only thing that could replace it in that main lodge is if we found a super rare blacktail, but the likelihood of that is very low. So I'd say it's safe to say that this guy is going to be a permanent addition. And then we have our little piebald, which is actually a pretty decent one. Like, for level 3, this is not bad at all. It did end up making gold. I believe this is one of the only level 3 racks that can actually make gold, so it was nice that we at least got that. It is an uneven rack, so that is kind of unfortunate. I would have preferred that both sides were the 4-point rack, but unfortunately one of them is the 3-point rack, so a little bit uneven, but still a cool trophy to come across. And then as for the other 2 blacktail deer, they were not really good enough to taxidermize, so we don't have those. However, we do have that whitetail, and he is honestly a pretty solid looking buck. This was like the last thing I expected to find. While trying to do that intro, I went down there to look for blacktail deer, and we ended up finding this whitetail deer instead, and it ended up being a lot bigger than I initially thought. I thought for sure the tip-to-tip spread was going to lower the score quite considerably, but it looks like instead it ended up being a 272 giant. Gotta love it. And, you know, that's the beauty of True Rex. Sometimes it will just completely surprise you like that. And this guy ended up being a pretty solid deer. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what you liked most about this video and what your favorite trophy was. And also, let me know what you're most excited for about Revontuli Coast, because I want to know exactly what you guys want to see when that map gets released. But with that being said, if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, click that like button, and ring that notification bell so that you guys will never miss any of the future uploads. Also, be sure to leave a comment down below, like I was saying, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!